Alright, back again on the Rich Van Tassel channel, giving you the breakdown of tonight's game. Monday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills travel to New England to play the Patriots. The Bills are 5-4, impressive 3-1 at home. The Patriots are 9-0 and are 5-0 at home. On the injuries first, only one listed for Buffalo. Kyle Williams, the defensive tackle, is questionable. For the Patriots, Jamie Collins, their linebacker, is out. Chandler Jones, defensive end, probable. Keyshawn Martin and Aaron Dobson, both wide receivers, are both questionable. Coming into this game, you have to wonder when is going to be the time for Buffalo. I believe they're 1-12 in their last 13 games against the Patriots. Certainly not good. They lost the first game earlier this year. It was a shootout, which was a bit unexpected. You expect New England's offense to put up points. You really wouldn't expect Buffalo's offense to put up that many points. And especially the Bills' defense is quite formidable. So for the Patriots to score as much as they did was a little surprising. Tyrod Taylor played well. That was really one of his coming out games early in the year against the Patriots. Overall, he's been hurt a few games this season. He's got 11 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. He's only thrown 176 passes and only has 52 incompletions, so that's pretty impressive there. Tom Brady, of course, playing spectacular. He only has 119 incompletions on 370 passes, so almost twice as many passes as Tyrod Taylor. He has over 3,000 yards, 24 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, so certainly an MVP candidate there. Now, Julian Edelman is done for the season, or may possibly not done for the season. He may come back, but he's done for an extended amount of time, which may be the end of the season. So that's going to affect the Patriots there. Buffalo has a good secondary. Stephon Gilmore and Ronald Darby, the first overall pick, or their top pick. He was a second-round pick for Buffalo coming into this year's draft. LaShawn McCoy, he's been injured at times this year. He is averaging over 4 yards per carry, almost 5 yards per carry. Only has 2 touchdowns this year, so they're going to need him to be explosive. They're going to need LaShawn McCoy to carry a lot of the load as well, and run the ball, obviously, to keep the ball out of Tom Brady's hands. LeGarrette Blount, very similar numbers to LaShawn McCoy, a little less on the yards per carry. He has 6 touchdowns, though, this year. I'm wondering if this is going to be the game for Sammy Watkins, because I think Buffalo, while I believe that their defense is going to play much better than they did in the first game, I think that their offense is going to have to put up points. Not as many as they did in the first week, but they're certainly going to need Sammy Watkins. And it's probably not even as much explosive plays, but extending drives on third down. And he's going to have to come up with a couple big plays, yes, but more in just a possession game. Being that big-time go-to guy on, say a 3rd and 6, when you absolutely have to have a first down, a guy who can get the 8 yards. I wonder about that with Sammy Watkins. I don't, really question this guy's athletic ability, and certainly his downfield threat has been well documented. Of course, injuries have been a problem with him. It's whether or not he can be that big-time possession wide receiver. Keyshawn Martin and Aaron Dobson both questionable at wide receivers for New England. That's going to limit Tom Brady's weapons if one or both of them cannot go. They're already without Edelman, as we just discussed, so that could factor into this. You can call me a fool because I'm going to pick Buffalo to win this game. I think they're a good enough team. We know Rex Ryan, that is, has had some success against the Patriots. Not a lot. Not many teams in that division have had much success against Tom Brady. But with this one, I expect that Stephon Gilmore, and Ronald Darby are going to play well. That defense is going to get pressure. Even if Kyle Williams can't go, Mario Williams is going to have a big day. I expect he will, as well as Jerry Hughes getting pressure and getting underneath those big offensive tackles for New England, a smaller guy in Jerry Hughes. Again, it may be crazy, and New England may wipe Buffalo off the field in this game, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I think the Bills are going to go in there and keep their playoff hopes going in the right direction with a big-time win over New England. I like it to be 28-24, and I expect that it's going to be some magic late for Buffalo. Obviously not a field goal if they're going to win by 4, but it's going to be something that goes on, probably a late touchdown. Expect to see a kick return or a block punt or something in this game. I think Buffalo's going to come up with it today. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so that's it. That's the breakdown of tonight's game. Buffalo 28, New England 24. Be sure to stay tuned. Tomorrow, which will be Tuesday the 24th, we will give you the NBA report, the weekly NBA report, and then we'll be moving right along into Thanksgiving, where we'll give you the breakdown of those games probably Wednesday night. So we'll see you then, and be sure to enjoy tonight's game. Thank you very much.